So Newsom, who claims he's all about transparency, has been reluctant to release his federal tax returns that stem all the way back to 2020. And you wonder why that is, right? Well, he and his wife wrote off $45,000 of Armani clothing. And of course, they have all these charitable donations that they've done over the years to make themselves look really good. But the question is, what have they been hiding for the last 6 years? I mean, there's a lot going on, right? We know that there's a lot of stuff that runs through the wife's nonprofit, but on top of that, we also know that California is riddled with fraud. I mean, why else would federal regulators deem it necessary to strip us of $867 million of Medicaid funding that is directly linked to in-home care? I just remember when this fraud was exposed, Newsom immediately pivoted to ad hominem attacking Nick Shirley, the very person who is exposing the kinds of things that were happening with that. Well, on top of that, he has said that he loves taxes. He loves your tax money, so much so that he raised your insurance premiums by $400 per year if you come from a family of 4. Here's why that's crucial to understand. This still requires federal approval. So the Health and Human Services Department and federal health regulators, it's up to them to say yes or no to this new MCO tax. So you're going to want to call Robert F. Kennedy, get in contact with him, and tell him to basically send this back to the state and have them reconsider and completely redo their entire plan, because their plan should not involve increasing costs on families when they're already having a hard time affording things around here. But again, the reality is that with the tax returns that were coming out for Newsom, he only wanted to release them to select media outlets. Yeah, so he contacted them. He said, you guys are going to get full access to this. Make sure you take notes with a pen and a pad of paper, by the way. And that's it. Don't copy these documents, but you get access. If you're CBS, maybe you're NBC, maybe you're CNN, some of these platforms that will report favorably on the matter, because guess what? He's planning on running for president, even though he's increased the costs on you, even though he's allowed the fraud to go on, and even though he can't stand the fact that $900 million in Medicaid funding has been stripped away because he can't seem to manage the existing funding that's pouring into the system.